It's the morning of BHP, we're indoors just getting the final preparations done before the show starts. So you would have seen that I detailed this Ford F100 in the week ready for today, and we've also managed to bring up the Ford F1, the 1948 F1, which both have Harley Davidsons in the back, which look absolutely epic. So I've just come in a little bit earlier just to get the setup all done, make sure these are all looking clean, and then we can get them cleared, and then we can make a start for 10 o'clock. And then what we'll do at 10 o'clock, we'll have a little walk around the main event, but before that, because it's nice and empty in here, as soon as these trucks are finished and as soon as they're all prepped up, we'll have a little look around the indoor display before everyone gets here. Both trucks are all prepped, ready for 10 o'clock when the show starts. We'll have a quick walk around both of these. Obviously cleaned all this one up with the 3D car care range, which looks absolutely mint. So that's all had a machine polish, it's had a ceramic coating. I've gone around all the wheels with the metal polish and all that sort of stuff, and it looks absolutely mint, to be fair. The motorbike's now been put in the back, which looks really, really cool. So we've got the Harley Davidson in the back of this one, which looks mega. And obviously you would have seen that we brought up the Ford F1 as well, which also has the Harley Davidson in the back. This one's got the Harley Davidson stickers on the side, and I think what we're going to do with this one at some point is get this, so Reese is going to end up designing some Harley Davidson stickers for this to match the Harley Davidson logo on the bike, just because this Rennsport has no meaning on this truck whatsoever. They were the previous owners of this truck, and then when the customer bought it, obviously it come like it, but I think we're going to try and get him some Harley Davidson stickers to put on this one because it will look really, really cool. But that's the black and orange truck with the bike in, both fully prepped up now. We can basically enjoy the show. So I think what we'll do, we'll have a little walk around, have a look at some of these cars here, and just show you the indoor hall. There's probably about, what, 50 cars, to be fair, ranging from sort of sports, classic, modified. There's no supercars or anything, but it's all the sports, classic, and modified stuff. I don't really know a lot about most of these cars, to be fair, but Lewis was telling me an interesting story. They got chatting to the owner yesterday with Reese and Dan, or was it just Dan?
Just Dan.
Just Dan. So they were having a chat with the owner yesterday, and this is going to be fetching at auction, they believe, between 1.3 and 1.6 million pounds, which is absolutely unreal. I have no idea the story behind it, but obviously it must have some sort of story if it's worth that much. So I think they met him at the BHP Kent show, and they got chatting to him then. But yeah, 1.3 million pounds, which is nuts. We'll have a look around some of the other cars. So a few of the stands have started to arrive now. So we started to come, well, we come yesterday with these two, and it was quite empty in here, but now everyone's started to come down. We've got some trade stands and all that sort of stuff, so it could be quite an expensive day. Might be able to pick up some bits for the E36 if we're lucky. We've got some Corby racing seats and stuff, so we might be able to get some stuff for the Nürburgring. We've got a lovely E30 over there, so that's a bit of me, to be fair. It almost looks like, a bit like Reese Pars, isn't it? But it's not Reese Pars, because we were having this conversation yesterday. Got another American truck, so that one's familiar, I think. I don't know exactly who owns it. Any idea who owns that? No. I swear I've seen it locally, to be fair. But yeah, other than that, we've got loads and loads of cars in there, ranging from your modified stuff, your sports stuff, and your performance. We'll have a look around some of the familiar ones over here. So both of these have been up to Cars and Covers before. So we've got Jordan Henry's lovely Golf GTI, and we've got Adam's S14, which has just had a full repaint, which looks mega. Adam, I don't know what you've done to your car, my boy, but it needs a good machine polish, lad. The amount of swells and scratches in that is ridiculous. I know a guy that might be able to sort that out, but again, it's looking really, really good, that is, to be fair. Very, very low. We've got this, which is lovely. Is that Ruby Star Pink?
Looks like it.
Looks a little bit like it. Do you reckon that's wrapped or painted? I think it's wrapped, but it still looks really, really cool. In the back, we've got Tom's Civic, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Lotus Civic.
The Civic, so he's been up to Cars and Covers before. We've got this Peugeot, which is very, very questionable. I have no idea the fascination behind that. I'm not into stuff like that at all. We've got this Beetle, which joined us on the classic car care home visit, which is awesome. And I'll show you a very interesting sticker. So you've come around here, Lewis, it's not for your eyes, but you'll be able to...
Got my eyes shut.
So no dildo whilst driving, Lewis. All right. The funny story, so we took this up to, it wasn't a care home we took it to a deaf school to show the children some of the classic cars, and there's stickers on there, which is not good. Lovely GTR, that looks absolutely mint, and we've got an E30 cab, or you're not to say cab, would you say convertible, which looks mint. And then, like I say, in the back, we've got loads more cars featuring inside the indoor show and shine arena.
Doing side quests for the boss.
Has he just sent us off on a mission for something that doesn't exist? Is he having us up? Oh no, there it is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's not.
You're leaking it everywhere. Is that locked? Yeah. Side quest complete. We got the tea.
Tea secured.
Yeah. It would be a good idea to drip tea all over the BHP floor.
Because I'll get sued.
For what? Your clumsiness.
Dripping tea.
Why is he filming us? He's filming us, filming him.
There's going to be a trail of tea everywhere. Just don't put it on the carpet.
And spilled the tea everywhere. It's all over the floor.
So we're going to have a look around the outdoor section of BHP. We've got some nice stuff. We've got a Nismo GTR and we've got a McLaren 570S, which look absolutely stunning. Probably the nicest cars here, to be honest, in this outdoor bit, without sounding bad. We'll have another little look around. We've got all of the club stands out here, so we've got a range of, well, I think it's just local clubs and all clubs across the southwest. We've got like Ford, we've got RCS Tuning, we've got, who else we've got? They've got like a Mazda club, we've got JDM Garage, we've got car cultures and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's have a look around to see if we can find anything spicy at BHP in the outdoor section. Another cool car, we've got this old classic Ferrari 360, which is quite cool. It's got a little kid seat in it, so someone's arriving in style today. We haven't got too many supercars, it's more like your modified cars, to be fair, so it depends what you're into. We've got some nice Beamers sat around, but no E36s yet, and nothing to get any inspiration for the E36 track car. But we've just seen there's like this, some sort of jet engine or something like that that's just started up, so we'll have a little wander over there and see what that's all about. And never know, in a bit we could get chatting to some of the owners about some of their cars and builds if we can find anything worthy enough. Well, you're not going to be able to hear me, but they've currently got this Rolls-Royce jet engine started up, which is absolutely madness. I have no idea where it's actually come from, but it's got to be some sort of jet engine. But if you can see the matey at the back, he's just getting blown away, which is mad to see. We'll come over and have a little look. So we'll have a look around one of the stands. We've got the, well, Devon and Cornwall Police here. They brought up their RS police car. So this has been, well, you've probably seen this all over social media, to be fair. I don't think there's a video on social media, on George's Car Media channel, without this police car. So, and it's actually an active police car. They can pull people over in this, which is absolutely madness. Joining myself on the TVC stand. If you've seen all the cars and covers stuff, you would know a little bit about TVC. So they joined us with a few cars. They've actually brought up this drift car amongst a few other things. So I'm pretty sure they brought both of these cars up. Lewis is a regular at Cars and Covers. John's obviously brought up his collection, which is the Range Rover, the Jag. This is something new. So Ross at Dragon Performance has sort of linked up with TVC to help with the drifting stuff, and he's in the process of building this, which I'm pretty sure I remember seeing on Instagram a few months back, or maybe last year. He was building it up to take over to the Nürburgring, which would be absolutely chaos, because I think he was going to do a little project to try and get Misha to drive it. I don't know whether this was the one, but I do know he was definitely trying to plan something for the Nürburgring itself. So they've got some cool stuff. This drift car's looking a little bit more battered compared to the last time I seen it. Last time I seen it, this was all looking mint and it was all ready to go out drifting, but yeah, I think they've hit a few walls because we've got all the drift stitches and stuff like that, which is mad. But yeah, so that's the TVC stand. I never know, if they're back later, we could have a catch up with them, find out what they've been up to and find out what they got coming up over the summer period. So we found some proper cars at BHP. We got some classic stuff, which is quite cool to see. So I don't know whether they're planning on getting out on the drift a bit later and doing any sort of like arena cross type stuff, but this is quite cool to see. We've got all sorts of different like motorsport related vehicles, from the old Escorts and all that sort of stuff. We've got some stock cars, we've got some rally cars, we've got all sorts here. Hopefully we can find some E36s, that'd be nice. There's a local place called Wiscombe Hill Climb, and you see a lot of that at the local hill climb. So if anyone hasn't been to a local hill climb in Exeter, make sure you head up to Wiscombe, because you can see stuff like that absolutely booting up the track. But we'll have another little look around. They've got all sorts in the back. Got a nice E30, we've got some Escorts, we've got all that sort of stuff. We've got some RS2000s, which is quite cool. We've got a lovely one sat there. We'll have a little look around this. This is like this proper track spec. Hopefully might get some inspiration for the E36. So we'll have a little look around this one. Again, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it looks quite cool. It's fully built up. It's had all the paintwork done. It's got the seats and all that sort of stuff. Lewis, put your head in there, my boy. Look at that. That's done proper, isn't it? That's a proper setup. It's almost too nice to use that. Carbon door cars and stuff. That's what I did want on my E36, but decided against all that. But that's a proper build. That is, to be fair. So yeah, that looks amazing. So we spotted some cool bits, stuff that I like. I love this GT4 in all black. This is literally my spec, to be fair. I'd love an all black Porsche. That looks amazing. And we've also got California, along with some more cars built for the hill climb. So another car that's come up to Cars and Cuppers is James's with his Lotus exige. So this is built fully for track, which is awesome to see. He used to have a stunning Ford Focus RS, and back in the day, so I used to go to school with his boy Connor, and he used to have a lovely, lovely Mitsubishi Evo, which was always absolutely mint. I remember when, because I used to live in the same area as him, was always told, do not go near James's car, because he'd absolutely flip his lid. Every sort of Saturday and Sunday he'd be out polishing it and waxing it, and that was the one thing. If we could do anything as a kid, like milling about the estate, causing chaos, the one thing we couldn't do was go near James's car. But yeah, it's cool to see him here today. And Connor's also, so his boy who I went to school with, has got a lovely Honda Civic that he's building up, which should be absolutely mad. He's putting like a supercharger in it and all that sort of stuff, and it'll be epic to see that when it's all fully done. Colour flip wraps, not for me, unfortunately.
Is that why it took you so long?
Yeah.
You were getting ice cream. Okay,
Yeah,
we've been standing here wondering.
Right, what's on?
There's a little present for you.
No way, what is it?
I don't know, you have to find out.
What is it, Baxter?
I don't know.
Show car winner, no way. That's mad. What does that mean?
You to get a skateboard.
No way, that's mad. That's sick, to be fair, isn't it? That's class. That's unreal. That's well worth the broken back and spending 2 days on, wasn't it?
There are some fingerprints on the side I have noticed.
Yeah. And here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's mad, to be fair. We win some monies or what?
Talasi's brought it here, or if the man who owns it has brought it here.
Of course it's Talasi.
Oh God! If you're not there before, it's Talasi and Cars and Cuppers. Our local bring down. No, not small time. Talasi's the next up and coming for the local area. Go to some of his mates, they're a good day out.
You spotted a fan? Yeah? Right, so we're wrapping up BHP and they've just done the awards and we've actually come in the top 5. So I think we come third, which is absolutely awesome. Obviously it's not my truck, but it's nice to get awarded for all of the work that's gone into this over the last couple of days. Yeah, so really, really chuffed about that. So yeah, thanks to 3D Car Care for sending over the products to use on it. It's come up really, really well. And thanks to BHP for holding a good event. And it's lovely to come out top 5. But yeah, I think we'll wrap up that for the BHP video. What are you doing? You just ruined my whole video. Oh, you wanted them to thank? You just ruined that whole video. Am I going to have to do that all over again?
No, just censor it.
I can't remember what I got up to though. But yeah, I'll wrap up this video. We'll see you guys and girls on the next one. Ciao. Bosh.